What's going on, guys? Nyla Simone here with another episode of Two Lost Conversations, and today we have a very special guest in the building. We have Tobey Lynn here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I love the hair.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
How long?
Did it.
Huh? You just did it?
I just redid it yesterday by myself.
What? Well done.
Thank you.
How long have you been pink?
I think since August.
Okay.
But I've had I always have a different hair color every summer.
Okay.
I like to change it up.
Is it for like a new era of music or like?
Kinda. Actually, that's a good way to put it. I've had purple, I had pink, I had red. I always come back to pink. I love pink.
Hey, I'm with you. I love pink too. But okay, so I was looking through your catalog, and 2025 you've been releasing a lot of singles,
Yes.
but before this year you kind of went MIA a little bit.
I did.
Why?
I think that was the year I was graduating college.
Oh, okay.
So there was just a lot going on, and I studied film. I studied TV writing and production at Chapman, so I kind of wanted to steer more into that since I was kind of ending off my studies there. I was like, I'm gonna kind of lean more into TV and being like a film girl. But then, of course, I always just come back to music. Kind of where that hiatus came from.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, talk to me about what draws you to music. Like, where did your love begin with music?
Yeah. I always tell the same story. I was 4 years old in 2006, and High School Musical came out, as I'm sure most of us were just so obsessed with it. And I saw Gabrielle Montez, which was the first Filipino character I've ever seen on screen. So I just kind of immediately, even as a 4-year-old, not even knowing that she kind of looked like me or resembled me in some sort of way, I just was so glued to it and wanted to sing, dance. So I was put into dance when I was around 5 years old. And so I've been dancing all the way up into college. And then music just kind of came along with that.
Where did you grow up, though? You didn't grow up in LA, did you?
No, I grew up in the Bay. Right when you cross the bridge from San Francisco, that's where I live, on the other side of the Golden Gate Bridge.
But now you're LA.
Yes.
How are you liking LA?
I like LA. It's different, and it's quick, it's fast-paced, which I really like, and I feel like it goes up and down a lot, which I think you have to kind of get used to, because sometimes it feels like you're getting a bunch of things, getting a bunch of gigs, and really, really doing the thing, as everyone says, because we're all kind of there for the same reason, and then sometimes it's just a lull, and you're just doing your day job. So I'm a nanny, and I'm also assistant, so it's just sometimes I'll be changing diapers and then I'll be playing a sold out show. So it's just a different
mini hats.
Yeah,
you gotta wear mini hats.
Exactly.
Ah, makes sense. We all do. But you balance it well. And speaking of shows, I saw you just had your first headline show in May.
I did.
How was that?
That was so awesome. I played at El Cid. It was so cool because I got to do a free show, so I didn't have anyone pay for tickets just because I wanted it to be I don't know, it was my first headline show, and especially in LA too, it just kind of felt all coming to fruition, that I should just kind of give it to the people and my friends and family that came. It was really cool, and I got to have 2 openers that I was really close friends with, and that was just really cool. It was just so nice to have everyone in the room that knew my songs too, which I think is a rare thing because I'm usually an opener.
Yeah.
And so that was really cool, and just a different kind of side of things.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Many more to come.
Yes, I hope so.
Now, you mentioned being drawn to seeing people like you on TV and on screens, and I'm sure that's important to you just with your creative process and making your music.
Totally.
Now, throughout all the singles that you put out this year, Girls, Chaperone, I feel like we're in many different places in life, but where are you right now if you had to say musically? I feel like it reflects Chaperone sounds like, okay, I never want you to leave, stay by my side, and then it's where are you? I'm in love. Is that it?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay.
I'm in love. That's not really, I don't write that many love songs because I've been in a relationship for 5 years, so it's just so consistent, which is beautiful and amazing on its own, but I've been trying to pull from other aspects because as much as everyone loves a love song, I think it's also interesting to kind of show darker sides and more, I don't know, a little bit more deeper stuff. So I'll sometimes pull from before I was in a relationship or friendship. I write a lot about friendship, girls, just kind of all over the place. Whatever happens in my life, I'll write as soon as something happens.
So with your writing process or with the song creation process, are you starting with your instruments? Because wait, how many instruments do you play?
I play the guitar, piano, and then the first instrument I ever learned was the ukulele.
What?
Yeah. I played the trumpet for 2 years when I was 10.
Oh my God, very cool.
I was really bad.
Who taught you?
I played in school, in the school band. Yeah, I would fake it. My dad would come up to my concerts and he'd be like, I don't think you were playing. And I was like, I wasn't. I wasn't very good.
Not he knew. That's hilarious.
My mom didn't know, though. That's okay.
Yeah.
My
Shout
dad
out
could
to
tell.
mom.
Exactly.
Dad's pulling your tail.
No, exactly. It's like the real musician in him.
Oh, does he play instruments too?
Yes, they all do. So my mom
Oh.
and dad, my dad was like a punk rock drummer, and he was super cool in the Philippines, and he had red and blue dyed hair, and he played in this band called Betrayed, which was
Fire.
really cool. Yeah. So a lot of my like rock star influence, I like to say, comes from him. And then my mom did classical piano, and she also grew up doing ballet and stuff. So I think the more elegant musical side comes from her for sure.
That's a great mix.
Yeah, right? I think so too.
I want to know, do you start with the instruments? Like, are you building production first, or are you moved by words and feelings?
It's really rare that I'll start producing the song while I'm writing the song. So it'll be like something traumatic or crazy or dramatic will happen in my life, and then I'll come home and I'll just have to write. So I'll usually start with guitar and melody and vocals. So it'll just be me, and usually piano or guitar, just kind of depends what I'm feeling. But yeah, I kind of come up with chords first based on like the mood of where I'm at with whatever happened to me, and then lyrics come kind of there. But then sometimes I'll just like be driving or in the shower, and I'll have to pull out my voice memos, and just something will come, like just one line or something will come to my head. But it's rare, and when it does happen, I'm really grateful when that does happen.
The download.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know you put out these singles, but are we going to be getting like a full-fledged project from you soon?
I think so.
What do you mean you think
I think so. I think at the top of next year for sure.
Okay.
I have this whole EP that I'm just really picturing in my head, but it's just been taking a little bit of time to kind of get there, especially because I've been trying to experiment in some different musical genres. So
Oh, really?
we'll
Tell
see.
us more. Like what?
Let's see. I've been really wanting to bring back my dancer side, so I've kind of been wanting to do like an R&B type song. So that's the most recent thing that I did in a session last week. So we'll see.
Fire.
But of course, I love like pop princess music and very glittery pop songs. So
Yeah.
I always want to stick to that too.
Yeah, I actually would love to see you lean more into the dance too.
Right?
Like, I was looking at your dance videos on Instagram. No, they're fun. They're fun. You don't like them?
No, I love it. I love it. I love it.
But I know that your whole family is pretty artistic, and your brother has been a part of your creative process
Yes.
as well, right?
Yes.
What has he done for you?
So he produces a lot of my music. He produced my earliest stuff. So I put out my first song, Boy, which I can't listen to because it hurts my ears. But but I put it out when I was like 15. So it's, but I was 15 and he helped me produce that. And then we produced my second single, Sunflower Girl, just like in our hometown, in our little guest bedroom, which I think is just such a fun story because that song became so much bigger than we ever expected. And it was a song about feeling like so out of place. And so to have it be heard so many times was just crazy juxtaposition, but that was really cool. But now I kind of took a break from him producing my stuff. He started managing me more so and kind of helping me with a lot of my distribution stuff, a lot of my financial stuff, all the things that I don't do because I'm just a singer girl and I don't want to do that. So he'll help me with a lot of that promotion stuff, running ads, things that I just like don't want to touch. And so, but now I've started to kind of produce with him again more, which I think has been really cool because we did do it when I was a teenager and he was in his early 20s. So it's just cool to kind of come back to that. And we're both in different stages of our lives now. So it's just fun to come back. So he produced Chaperone, which is really, really fun. Yeah.
Does it make you feel like almost like an inner kid, like when you work with your brother?
100%. We're like very silly, but we're also good at getting back to business, which is good, and walking back in because we'll have our moments where we're super funny and just giggling and playing around. But then it's still serious, and we're really good with. I just feel like we read each other really well.
The balance.
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, balance is important.
It is.
Okay, so we're gonna play a game.
Yay!
It's rapid fire.
Oh, I'm scared. Wait, let me drink water. I'm scared.
No pressure, okay?
I'm ready.
Coffee or matcha?
Coffee. Wait, I don't like matcha. Wait, should I explain why?
Definitely, yes.
Is this rapid
Explain
fire?
yourself.
I just think, I don't know, it tastes like the earth, which I know it kind of is, right?
It is, actually,
It is.
yes.
But the thing is, I don't even love coffee that much. I love super sweet coffee. If I'm honest, I'm a soda bitch. Like, I drink a soda every day. Like you would think I'm from Utah, or it's probably coffee.
Okay.
I'll go coffee.
Stripped back set or full band?
Lately, I've been loving stripped back set.
Okay.
Because my voice is quiet. My singing voice is really quiet. My talking voice is loud, but I can't sing that loud, so I love the acoustic vibes.
Sunflowers or roses?
Sunflowers, hello. Hello.
What is drawing you to sunflowers? Like, why is that your thing?
I don't know. Honestly, I chose it when I was 17. I was like, I like this. It reminds me of summer solstice, all of that. Like the longest day of the year. That's when I dropped Sunflower Girl on the longest day of the summer, which, I don't know, it just has good memories tied to it.
It's collab with Olivia Rodrigo.
Done.
Or oh. Anyway.
Who was it though? Who's the other? Is it Biba Doobie?
Yeah.
Oh, I love them both though. I feel like my voice would go better with Biba Doobie because I'm kind of more of like soft. I don't know, both.
Lyrics first or instruments first?
Lyrics.
And so you said EP on the way, top of the year.
Yes, hopefully.
Hopefully. Do we have a name for it yet?
We do have a name.
Oh,
it's called Fairy Tales for the Almost Famous.
That's a dope name.
Yeah. It's kind of like a manifestation for hopefully everything that's to come in the new year.
I love that. Is the track list done yet or in progress?
It's pretty much done. There's a couple songs where I'm iffy on them and kind of don't know if I want to throw them out or just hang on to them. Not in a bad way, just if it doesn't really fit in the era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll
okay.
see. Yeah.
Well, we'll definitely be looking forward to it here at Two Lost. And thank you for stopping by and chopping it up with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course.
Yay.
And to the listeners, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Two Lost Conversations. I'm Niall Simone. Peace.
Try, and I'll always say I'm right.